Hey guys, I'm back. Been working a lot. I have been getting in the creek for about an hour after work, a little bit. It's awful cold and don't have a whole lot of time to spend artifact hunting right now, but thought I would do a little video. Try to do this relatively short, but these are some things I found here recently. These come from both sites that I go to. The fish dam site and the trout pond site. So anyway, we'll get going here. Kind of a little interesting piece I picked up here. It's I think basically a just a type of grinding tool or polishing tool, but kind of interesting, kind of duck head shaped piece. Let's see where they've chipped it all out right up here in the front and here on the bottom, and I think they probably just held this thing like this. I'm not real sure what material that is. It's I think it's a type of quartz of some kind. See where it's all been chipped out. Anyway, here's something similar. We see a lot of these shapes that are similar. Kind of the duck head shape pieces. I think this one was made more for polishing. Here's an even smaller one yet. I don't know if these tools were made for children or just what. They're awful small. Of course, you see where they take them out on the back. Sides are polished on this thing. I guess they would just hold this in their hand like this. A little hump on the top. And I've got several pieces like this, and I don't really know what these are, know what they were used for. It's some kind of an artifact. It's just grooved out or worn in a crescent shape right in there. I don't know if they use this to maybe debark a pole or something. I have no idea, but I've got several pieces just like this. Don't know. Here's another piece here made of black stone. It's got a little bit of a dimple right in here, and you can see a little bit of a darkness in here. I don't know if that's a pottery trowel, some kind of tool. It's all been polished. Big grinder that I found, Quartzite, pretty nice one, been polished on the sides. Pretty good shape. Been held like that. Here's a dual material piece here. Little palm polisher or palm grinder. Just be held like that. It's been chipped out in here. Both sides. You can see the darkness there. It's from the fingers. Quartzite, I think, on the top. Quartz on the bottom here. That's where your finger, see that darkness there? That's where that front finger would be. It'll look just like that. That'll be held. Kind of an interesting piece here. I just saw this black stone, and I always like to pick it up, because they use this material a lot. I flipped it over and it's some kind of polishing piece. It's a different material on this side. It's all been chipped away around the edges there, and these little wings have been left on it. It's been polished right on this edge here. I don't know how they held this thing or just how they used it. Again, a dual material piece. Quartzite piece, a little kind of a rectangular or triangular piece. Polishing stone. This edges are used here. That facet's got quite a few different facets on it. Here, and then on this surface here. Be held like that. This is a bit of a type of knife, I think. This is black stone, but it's a real sharp edge right in through here. You can see where they've worked this edge around this piece here. They was just held like that, just used to cut. They napped it around the edge a little bit and then polished it down, ground it down into a good edge there. A bit fatter on this end, you know, where you can hold it. And this is just quite a few different little polishing pieces I've got here. This is a black stone piece. Real pretty. Nice material. Just a little polishing stone. There's your polishing surface. Here's one of quartzite. These surfaces and edges, it's just amazing how flat they are. It's a long linear piece. Goes darkened right there. I guess it'd be held like that. Here's another piece of black stone here. This is a polishing piece. And they just use all these different edges here to polish with right in through here. An interesting geometric shape. See quite a bit of this in the creek. Don't see examples quite this nice, but that's the polishing piece. They would just flip it around in all different ways. Use these surfaces to polish. And this is a greenstone, and I see this quite a bit. And I don't know if this is there's a mineral in this stone. It's a soft stone, and I don't really understand why I see a lot of these things that are polished down like this. Or I'm not real sure on these. But just about every one of these pieces of greenstone that I see in a river like this, I pick them up and they've got a polished edge on them like this. I don't know if, like I say, there's minerals in it or something that they like to use or just what it is. Got to flip these things over, guys. Just looks like a rock. It's a polishing piece. The darkening right there is another things you need to look for. That's where your fingers will be held. It's a nice piece of quartzite. Just a polishing piece here. That's your little finger notch right there. Stick your finger right there. And then this is a polishing surface here. Good solid piece of material, real dense. It's a little chopping stone here. I'm not real sure about this material either. Probably just held like this. That's your chopping edge. Worked all the way around these edges. Somewhat translucent, this material. Gotta flip them. Little polishing stone, quartzite, kind of low grade quartzite. See these little dark marks on the side? These are telltale signs that that's where the things have been held. You see those? Flip them over. Same thing here. Just looks like a rock. A polishing piece. Been chipped out all around the edges here. There's your thumb notch right in there. Another piece of black stone here. This is actually a polishing piece too. And they may have used this in here for an awl or something like that. Awl is a piece that's used for puncturing hide and fabrics. But pretty much I believe this was used to polish. And they would hold it like this. And that's the polishing edge right here. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. Kind of sorry I cut off my comment section, but just getting to the point where it was just not good with a lot of people, and I don't understand why they can't just enjoy what they see, or they can agree or disagree with it, but with a foul language and all that, I just don't think it's necessary. And anyway, that's the way the world is today. But anyway, I thought my followers may enjoy this, so I thought I would just do another little video for you to see what I've gotten here lately. All right, guys, appreciate it.